Well, welcome to top 8. We snuck in as the 8th seed. We're on the draw. I don't really know what we're facing. Yeah. This hand is a little risky, but I think I'm going to try it. Okay, so they're on a Serum Powder deck. Provoking and Horror. So it's some sort of Vine deck, I believe. This looks like the deck that Winged Hussar came up with. They have 3 cards in hand. The Pyro is actually pretty good. So I think what I'm going to do here is Demonic for Lotus and pass. And then next turn we'll be able to cast Citadel with Pyro backup. So now they get to return Squee. Are they going to Dredge? Alright, so... They took a real draw, and now they're activating Bazaar. So we know that they have Squee, and then 6 unknowns. Okay. Sort of just have to hope that their hand isn't very good. I mean, Academy's a land that is good. It's just we're in a tough spot because we don't really want to play a land before we Citadel. So they're down to 3 cards. I missed the fact that they played a second Bazaar. Their last card has to be Mindbreak Trap or Misstep, and it's not Misstep. PO is an incredible reveal here. Hold control. I don't know what that is. Go away. Trying to cast some magic cards here, computer. Alright, so we found top, which is amazing. Still would like to avoid playing a land if possible. I don't think this deck has Creeping Chill, but I could be wrong. Holy lands, Batman. Hercules. I think I just draw that. Brainstorm. So we can actually put the Academy back if we want. I think I might have messed up by putting the Mana Vault on top. Oh no, I think I figured it out. Okay. So let's tap this for mana. We're going to draw a card with top and then Hercules ourselves. Now we go to 1. And we'll get Brain Freeze. Alright, if they have a chill, we're dead, but... Hey, got game number 1 versus a Hollow Vine variant. All right, so we want all of these. Get the Pyros out of here. Get that Misstep gone. Recall. Narset. Actually, Narset might be fine. Probably not, though. Probably don't want Night's Whisper. Still have to find 2 cuts. I think it has to be Narset. Like, yeah, it stops their value draws with Bazaar, but this is tough to resolve and to protect. Amalgam stops it. Vengevine kills it. Hollow One. I said it earlier today, but I think Narset got a lot worse. And then we can shave either a land or an opal. And I think it's probably an opal. Let's try it. Now this is a hand. I'm pumped. This hand is good. This hand is really fucking good. They have 5 in hand. 6 with the Krovokian. Oh, I probably should have waited on that. Alright, so they still have 4 cards in hand. One of them is a Provoking Whore. And I know it's a little bit ballsy, but I'm going to cast this PO right now. If they have Mind Break, they have Mind Break. I think that they would have Mind Break the Fluster. Wow, the Discipline. Well, I guess it's not Discipline. Because they would have... They couldn't counter the Fluster. Alright, so they have Provoking Whore and 1 Unknown. We have to pass. They did have double Force on turn 1, though. Force of Vigor and Negation. They actually pitched a Force of Will. Getting rid of Bloodghast and a Whore is probably worth it. Slow the game down a little bit. Rough. Oh, how brutal. I mean, we have a pretty interesting game now going on. That's appeal for 2. I think I'm going to do it. I know it's a little lackluster, but we need to get ahead. Oh, that was actually... Maybe it wasn't a mistake. I don't want to jinx it by saying it. We have to discard 3 here. There's actually 2 reasons I should have played these out. Discarded a hollow one. That's interesting. So whatever they kept is juicy. So I should have played out both last turn because it would have played around Mindbreak Trap, but also Chalice on 0. So like if I had played them both out that turn, I could have just tinkered last turn instead. So like that cost me. And with our opponent discarding Force Hollow One, like it's pretty clear that they had something good. Like their key, oh here's Hogak. Whatever their last card in hand is, I think it's Mindbreak Trap. So I could right here get Blightsteel, but I'm not sure if that's actually the right play. Because I feel like we might get outraced. Speaking of Blightsteel, there he is. And I was right, their last card was Mindbreak Trap. Ooh, do I want to play Mana Crypt? Probably not. Close game. So something that would be really good for us is if I could find one of the 2 Tabernacles right now. Playing Mana Crypt there is just super dangerous. There's no real reason to do it. Ooh, we have to play a land now. So normally we could get Time Walk here, but I am not playing Time Walk. So what's the best thing we can do? Ancestral's pretty good. Go to 4. So 36 divided by 3, Storm 9 we would need. I'm sorry, we would need 12 Storm. And there's the Tabernacle, but we can't play it. Oh. We've already played our land. So, I think I'm supposed to brain freeze myself. So an Underworld Breach... Oh, fuck. Our top card's a Scalding Tarn. We lost. God damn it. Not playing Time Walk cost us this game. I still don't think it's right, playing Time Walk personally. Like, it's like pretty rare that this situation comes up. And, yeah, we have to go to game 3 now. That was close. Ugh. Alright, we're gonna try this. I feel like that's a game we needed to win. This hand has Tabernacle, but the rest of it's just bad. Okay. So this has 2/3 of the Breach combo. which I think probably makes it a keep. Putting back the land because we need paradoxical for, or I'm sorry, the ruby because we need paradoxical for a blue card. Maybe that's too risky. You just have to find brain freeze. And our opponent has a very fast draw. Come on, brain freeze. Wow. And a nuts hand. Holy shit. That's really good. Honestly, the only thing that they could do is make their hand worse. So they discarded Amalgam. And two. So they have one unknown at the moment. It wouldn't be bad if we could find one of our tabernacles right now. Alright, so we know they're down to these. Tabernacle, one of our two brain freeze. Not good enough. So 3. So they have 5, 8, 11. This fetch land actually kills us. 8, 11. Yeah, the fetch land kills us. So we're going to have to get pretty lucky here. Five. Yeah. So I think the only possible way that we could win this game is if we probe into exactly Brain Freeze. So I just want to think this through, because if we try to brainstorm, we take down our shield for Fluster, and then if they force of Vigor, the breach, we force, and then they can force back or Mind Break Trap. So it pretty much has to be just Brain Freeze off this. All right, 2 out of 48. 1 in 24, so we're like a little under 5% to hit. I mean, I guess like Ancestral into Brain Freeze plus Mox or something could do. We're just dead. I think we needed to win that game too. Like, we opened up a nuts hand in game 2 and we just didn't get there. And I feel like I don't even blame the time walk. Like, time walk wasn't the thing. It's my own fault for not playing the artifacts the turn earlier. Had I done that, we would have had White Seal and play one turn earlier, and that game would have been completely different. So it's me playing poorly. I don't know what they're thinking about. Like, you just mind break this. Yeah. Alright, so we made top 8. Not a bad run. Unfortunately, we were eliminated in the quarterfinals, but yeah, we went 5-3 on the day. When you look at it that way, it's not the best, but top 8's a top 8. Underworld outcome seems decent. We really have to find a way to better ourselves in these bizarre matchups. They were just rough today. Thanks for watching. Hey, Bryant Cook here. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe, but also follow the social media channels down below. If you want to support this content directly, I would recommend going to theepicstorm.com/shop. And if you need a little bit of assistance with the Epic Storm to get to that next level, I would recommend going to theepicstorm.com/tutoring. Don't worry, there's more great content coming right up.